Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then please subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my future videos. In front of us we have the Horologe. It's model number H-198. It's an AM/FM stereo pocket radio. I purchased this radio off of Amazon for around $17, though the prices do fluctuate. This is what I got. Cool looking box, H-198, Horologe. I looked that up. I didn't know how to pronounce that. And it's a word, and it means timekeeping device. It's an old word. Belongs to like sundials, so very interesting. Okay, so then here we got a little information, some band scales there for you to look at. All right, and then over here we have LCD screen, alarm, digital clock, AM/FM radio. Okay, let's see what's in this fancy box. All right, yeah, I've been looking for a small pocket radio. This one's been on my radar for a little while, and I don't know why I haven't picked it up. I finally decided to get it. All right, so put the radio aside. A little piece of foam here holding it, and then we got the standoff piece here. Got some instructions, and it looks like some batteries. We got batteries, and I think that's it. Some more foam on the bottom. Okay, so the batteries. Let's see what brand they are. Vey Power Cell. All right, these look high end here. Watch out. But I think they might be the alkalines. They probably are. It's pretty good. I'll take them. I'll use them. Yep, gotta have some demo cells. All right, instructions. So I thought this radio was gonna be really basic. I didn't expect much, but it actually is pretty in depth. You have an alarm, and you can wake up to the radio or a beeper. Here's some information there for the frequencies again. Takes 2 AAAs. We'll talk about that. So it has a lot of interesting features. We'll hopefully go over all this. You can just pause and read that if you want. But pretty basic information. It shows you how to tune. It even has presets. So I was like, wow, that's great. Inexpensive radio even has presets. I love it. So we'll give it a go and see what we can hear tonight. All right, so that's that. And the radio, here it is. Cool. All right, so let's go to dimensions real fast. We have 2 3/8 of an inch wide, 4 inches high, and a depth of 5/8 of an inch. So it's really slim. Really neat radio. I love that. Let's do a size comparison here. I have CC Pocket. Yep, so you can get an idea there. And of course, thickness. Yeah, this thing is like really slim. Pretty cool. And then we have Liston. Give you an idea. All right, so features of the radio. First thing you can see, it has a clock, and you can change this from 12-hour to 24-hour. It's kind of nice. I like to run a 24-hour clock. Features on the side here, we have the volume up and down, digitally controlled. Actually works very well for the headphones and the speaker. So I'm very happy with that. Sometimes, you'll go up one and it's too much, and you have to go down, it's too much. But for the headphones, it's great. It's a good listening experience. So it shows you LCD display. Of course, it shows more than just the clock. It'll show frequency and other things when we turn it on. We have some buttons here. We have a mode button. It also has a lock feature. We have a preset button. We have a memory down and memory up function. And we have an AM/FM band select function there. Here we have a speaker about 1.5 inches. We have the name, AM/FM stereo, DSP radio receiver. Yes, it's a DSP. And over here we have the tuning up and down. And of course we can seek up and down also with those keys. So that's nice. Top of the radio, we have, I don't know if you can see that, there it is, the power button. Now the neat thing about this power button also functions as a sleep function button. So if you press and hold it, when you turn it on, it'll cycle, and you go 90 minutes, 80 minutes, all the way down to 10 minutes, which is really nice. We also have a stereo headphone jack, which sounds very good. No noise, actually, very low or no noise. And the FM stereo comes in really nice on it. Very impressed. Here we have, let's get some light on this here. We have a DC, what's that, DC 3-volt in. So I don't see a pinout for it, or, oh, there it is on the back. So there you go. Post is positive. So you can actually run it off of a external power source. It's amazing for a little tiny thin radio. That was a shock. I'm like, what the heck? So pretty cool. Let me just lower this down a little bit. And we got that. So we saw the top. Oh yeah, and the wrist strap. So the wrist strap actually is your antenna. Yeah, I don't like that. I wish we had a telescopic antenna, like the power button, like in the middle, maybe a little, I don't mind. Nice 12-inch antenna would have been nice, just, but I guess they couldn't fit it in here, so they got this wire. It actually works really well. I was pretty surprised. So we'll talk about that. But it measures about 14 inches. go up here and count the loop. So yeah, I'm assuming it goes through the whole piece there. So if you're those people that like to cut your wrist straps off, don't cut this one off. You'll lose your FM reception. On the back, you saw what it corresponds to there. Tuning. And then here, little vented case, and behind this door here is 2 AAA batteries. All right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to turn the radio on, and we are going to see what, I don't know what band I was on.
The founders of Homeland Security will present at a breakfast
So here's
on
our
June
volume.
12th in the dining room at Mundelein
So it's got a nice
Seminary.
amberlit screen too.
Registration starts at 7:30
Love that.
a.m.
If you look
Mr.
here,
Haney will present the true nature of the
clean this
threat
off
our
here.
country is facing with Islamic Jihad.
You can say I've been
He's
using
an
this here.
outstanding speaker with over 600
All
radio
right.
and television appearances and over 65
Okay,
classic
pretty boring listening to this person. I don't think there's a mute on here. I didn't see a mute. So we have FM, shows the band, the frequency, mode, so you can change it from stereo to mono to get better reception. And of course, lock. You can lock the radio down. There's your lock symbol, showing you're locked. So it does default to the clock if you don't use the radio for a little bit. It'll actually go back to the clock. But if you hit any other button, it goes right back to the frequency. It doesn't change it, which is nice. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to go up and down some presets here, and then we'll do a little audio check with this. The little tiny speaker, don't expect a ton. But FM reception, before I go further, let me just turn this down. I'll just talk to it real quick. I'm not going to do any music, but the selectivity is very good because it's DSP. Probably very good to excellent. The sensitivity is good. It could be better, just probably because it's antenna. You got to be outside or in an area with no obstruction to get some good signals. And FM stereo actually was pretty decent. I noticed about a good third to half the stations coming in, I was able to get FM stereo, which was pretty surprising with this little wire antenna and being a DSP receiver. I heard they're a little stringent or tougher on getting a FM stereo signal. So very good. So if you're looking for a pocket radio with a good FM stereo reception, FM selectivity, this is a good go-to radio. I love it. It's awesome. I mean, it's hard to find a good small radio that's pocket friendly that has the FM stereo. So very nice to see that. All right, so let's go ahead and tune this. Show you what I found. Turn this up here. Here's your volume. So I got some presets I just put in. Now you get 20 presets on the FM and 20 presets on the AM. Bonus. So let's go up.
They have great music. Check it out tomorrow, 5 to 9, right here. Today in High Point with Ron Zappia. Like I'm telling you, man.
75%, 25% are out.
Shows where you're at preset wise. Music.
Certain level of
Turn it
danger.
off.
I would be here to tell you that there's a level of danger in any youth sport.
Radio Todderbert. We have news station usually. So here's our Radio Todderbert. We'll play this. For a few minutes.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Definitely not a bass monster. Okay. So that'll do our FM. What we're going to do here is unplug some transformers, and we'll try the AM. The AM on this thing is not very good. It's mainly good for local stations, which I've found out. So we're going to go ahead and just unplug some transformers so we don't have any buzzing. And we will see what's on the AM band. So to get to the AM band, we hit the band select. And the cool thing is you can do a auto search and store, and we'll do that. So let's go ahead and turn this up. So to do that, you just press and hold preset. And it's going to go ahead and scan the AM band for us. I'm only doing this because I know that this thing only picks up pretty much local and semi-local stations. I think I did get KMOX. You know, I got some 300-mile stations, but that's about all I could get out of this radio. So, and it's passing up some stations, as I can see right now. I don't know if conditions worsened since I was playing with this an hour ago, but I can see that it's passed up a few. So we'll try to go back to the ones that passed and see if we can pick them up. So I found 6 stations. Yay! All right. This is supposed to be a local. Doesn't come in great. There's nothing plugged in. Here's my local sports.
Some of the better, bigger ones would be. I just don't have that same regard, I guess, for golf courses like you do for other.
Townstone's rates were better, and more importantly, Zach really guided us through the mortgage process, helped us understand the difference between the different loans.
A highway near the SeaTac airport.
At least 4 vehicles.
What's going to come about for the Selena redemption, maybe in a new way?
So it's picking up
We'd love to hear
all my locals.
So send your...
Okay, so we're going to do tune this and see if we can pick up any stations that are somewhat. I did get Toronto, but I don't know if I'll get that again. So I can get zoomer a little bit there. WJR Detroit. This is 270 miles. My local. WCCO Minneapolis. 310 miles. This is Louisville, Kentucky. I don't want to turn the volume up. You can just make out CJDC Toronto, 460 miles. This is WGN. The interference is coming from my camera. I figured that out. Let's see, go to 1000. So there's some stations, but you just can't really listen to them. Comes in pretty quiet. Directional sensitive for a local. Alright, having fun here. Let's this is kind of cool. If this is 1120. Or sorry, 1020. Okay, so it's not bad. It's Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, 450 miles. It's not fantastic, but it's there. WBZ possibly, I don't know. WHO barely coming in. So 1100 WTAM, Cleveland, Ohio. KMOX, St. Louis. 275 miles. I'll be honest with you, that's about what we're going to get. Just our locals. Just going to kind of cruise up here. See if we can get 1610 on here. Actually, here we go. KXEL, Waterloo, Iowa, 210 miles. 1530 is WCKW, WCKY, Cincinnati, 300 miles. That's cool. Let's get those. Okay, not too bad. There we go, CHHA, Toronto, Ontario. Okay, I don't know if you guys heard that. That's KCJJ 1630. And that, I gotta look at my chart again. I forgot how far away that is. Not far. 175 miles, 1000 watt tower though. So I picked it up. 1650 is Iowa again, 210 miles, 1000 watt station. Cool. And there's no birdie tones. Bonus. That's a good thing. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn that off. Oh yeah, and I'm showing you the power sleep function. You can just press and hold. And if you hold it, or sorry, do that again. So you press and hold, and then you tap it to the amount of time you want. So say you want 40 minutes, then let go, and then your little sleep icon shows up there. You can see that. There you go. And that tells you, you get 40 minutes on your sleep, so that's awesome. Okay, turn it back off. All right, we'll do the final thoughts on the, this pronunciation, Horologe. Yes, Horologe. It took me a while to get that down. What I like about the radio, it is great for compact, small, pocket friendly. I mean, this thing is really nice. It's really good on FM. I've probably pulled out easily 3 dozen stations when I was outside, a couple dozen in the house. Getting FM stereo on the headphone sounds really good. The little speaker here is not so great. It's adequate to get you by. I mean, if you're just listening to news or talk, I really wouldn't listen to any hard rock with it. But, classical music, it doesn't have a lot of bass. Sounds really good on here. So I like classical music, as you can tell. So I do like listening to that. I like the features of having 20 presets on the FM and the AM, and you can manually set them too. The auto preset feature is nice, but you can also hit preset and then add and subtract, or add where you want your presets, which is really nice. And of course, to erase your presets, you just hit the preset mode and then start a scan and stop it. That resets all your presets. But really cool overall. I'm really happy with this radio. I love the fact that it locks in the stations. It's digital, has a backlight for the LCD. And it even has DC input. What the heck, right? I mean, wow. I don't know who would plug it in a DC input, but that's pretty cool. So there we go. I give it a thumbs up. I mean, if you can get this radio under $20, definitely worth the money. It's just one of those things that I think it's worth it. I'd rather have this than, say, a Sony P26 in my pocket. This definitely fits a lot nicer. Definitely. So there you go. Gets a big thumbs up. And if you like the video, hit the like button, because it helps me out. Makes me know that you guys like what I'm doing. And then if you're new and you like these radios, new to the channel, hit subscribe, hit the bell icon, get notified of future videos coming out every evening, and comment below what you think of the Horologe H-198. I got to keep saying that quick because I don't want to say it wrong. What you think about this radio? Do you have anything that compares to it? I just love these micro radios. I think they're fun, and I found one that works really well. This is a keeper. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care, and goodbye.